So hey guys, today I just thought to myself, wait a second, these cards are kind of generic enough to make this work, so we'll just pull these up. So we have Neko Musume, cannot be normal summoned unless you control a Ghostrick monster. And then we don't care too much about the rest of this text, but when a level 4 or higher monster is normal or special summoned, change that monster to face down defense position. Because this says when, I think this might be able to miss timing. Well, whatever. We won't worry about that too much. There must be another Ghostrick monster on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. So, now that I think about it, this is level 2. So, this is actually generic enough to maybe work. But anyways, aside from this being level 2, uh, we have a pretty generic rank 2 Ghostrick. We have Ghostrick So Cute Boss. So, the other element we're looking at here is when a level 4 or higher monster is normal or special summoned. So if we special summon this later onto our field or whatever, right? This is not going to really affect us adversely. This is only going to affect our opponent. And also, if we were playing, for example, Spright, our monsters are not level 4 or higher, and this only specifies a level 4 or higher monster, right? So if you were to summon a rank just for example, 8 monster, I don't think it gets affected by Neko Musume. So this should probably work, and we'll grab like a copy of Angel of Mischief, probably another copy of Angel of Mischief, maybe. And then let me think for a second. I think shot is hard once per turn, right? I don't think this super matters, but let's see if I can find shot. Special summon one Ghostrick monster from your hand or graveyard, then you change one face down. Ghostrick monster you control to face up attack position. You can banish this card from your graveyard that target one Ghostrick card. You can only use each effect of Ghostrick shot once per turn. So hard once per turn. And then I guess we'll just grab, just for the funsies, Ghostrick Retreat and maybe potentially... Well, instead Parade, let's see, monsters can attack face down defense position monsters, but can attack directly. If all monsters their opponent controls are face down defense position, your opponent takes no damage when opponent's monster declares a direct attack. That's not the right one. I think we want the other one. Ghostrick Museum. Monsters you control except for Ghostrick monsters cannot attack. Monsters cannot attack face down defense position monsters, but can attack directly if all monsters their opponent controls are face down defense position. This only applies to yourself, right? So, looks like we're not playing either of the field spells because we can't attack directly with them, so that's like, nah, okay. Unless we went for an alt win con, seems completely pointless. But actually, there's one thing maybe worth grabbing. While a Ghostrick monster is on the field, your opponent cannot flip summon. So, pair this with Neko Musume. All of your guys are going to just be on the field and be annoying. Great. So we have Ghostrick So Cute Boss. Let me think for a second. So yeah, alright, I think this still works. We just don't summon UDF on the first turn. That's all it is. Okay, so Utopic Draco Future, and then we grab Future as well, and boom. We have this, and then we're going to grab some Spright cards, and this should just work, just straight up. So all we have to do to make this work, I believe, is to we can either, like, just depends on the exact hand, but we can either just directly special summon Neko Musume off of Gigantic Spright, or we can send it off of Sprint, which is just fine. And not only that, right? Let's see though. Oh, this is a bit worse than Dullahan. This doesn't add back cards. Not that it super matters here. Okay. Then where does this add from? The number of materials on this card become 10. You win the duel, you can detach one material from this card, add one Ghostrick Spelltrap from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, you attach one Ghostrick card from your hand to this card as material. Okay, so this doesn't matter. So it's fine, right? we just have to, I think, have one additional copy of Shot maybe, and then I think it works. So we can simply use So Cute Boss as material, right? So we just summon this back off of Spright Elf, I believe, right? This is fine. Target one rank link to monster instead, special summon it. Okay, so we can summon So Cute Boss off of Spright Elf later if we want to, and then we can probably use this to go back into Angel of Mischief, grabbing our other copy of Shot, bringing back uh, potentially Ghostrick Angel of Mischief, or So Cute Boss once again. So that's fine. And I think typically the ratio is like something like this, and then we need like these guys, so carrot, red, and then we have a lot of room for just kind of like engine pieces, so now we're probably going to look for just a decent level 2 kind of package that we could run, so we can use crawlers honestly if we want. Crawlers are going to be level 2, so that's fine. All we have to do is run like Crawler Soma, then we can just throw in like copies of, let's see what we have. Target up to 2 crawler monsters in your graveyard, add them to the hand. Where does this special summon from? From your hand, deck, or graveyard. Okay, cool. It doesn't really matter. We only need like one copy of this. Then copy of Receptor is probably fine if we feel like triggering this for whatever reason. And then this summons colors your deck as well, but we're not really going to use that effect, so that's fine. Make sure to add the best ones though, I think. So, okay, we're good. So, anything important we're missing here? Probably just more starters, I guess. So, in terms of starters, what are the best kind of starters that we can use? I mean, we don't really want to necessarily run bricks if we don't have to, so let's just throw in Live Twin to make things simple. If we normal summon one of these guys, it'll special summon the other one, right? So if we just have one of these, it'd be okay, but actually, I think they're better starters than these guys, potentially. So if we were to get Leela or Kisa kill, like on a later turn, I don't think they're that good. That's like the primary issue. So, yeah, bit awkward in that regard. So I don't remember actually which level 2 monsters are super good for this. I think there were some though, for sure. So Penguin Soldier's level 2, interestingly enough. And then let's see. What is this done? Unhappy Girl. When this card is in face-up attack position on the field, this card is not destroyed as a result of battle. Okay. A monster that battled with this card cannot change its battle position except with a card effect or attack while this card is in face-up attack position on the field. This is kind of funny. So you're telling me if this attacks like a defense position Baron, it's just stuck in defense? Well, not that that matters, right? Okay. Focusing up again. I guess the best option is to run the Sacred Beast stuff. So, opening of the Spright Gates or something. And then there might have been like a hero card that gets run or something. So grab this. And then this works as well. So Dark Beckoning Beast, we'll throw in 3 copies of each. And that should just work okay. I don't think we need to throw in anything else, right? Yeah, cool. And then there's like a hero or something That's specifically level 2, I think, right? And it special summons itself. Not sure about the exact condition on it, but Departed Hero Kid. Evil Hero Infernal Prodigy. Control no monsters you can special summon this card from your hand. We'll just throw this in as a one of. If it comes up, it comes up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Simple enough. And then I don't think there's that much else we need, so we'll just throw in some generic cantrips and figure out the rest. So Ash Blossom, Cold by. Then let's amp up this ratio. Gold Imperm is not really necessary, is it? Yeah, alright, let's grab maybe Solemn Judgment then. So that's fine. Sure, Judgment. Because why not, I guess? And then Dharma Karma Cannon sounds like really bad, so I don't think there's any reason to grab that. Ghostrick Retreat, I guess we can cut this, right? This is just not that great. So if we want to attack our opponent directly, is there a rank 2 that does that? Actually? Because we're a bit in need of a win con. Alright. Disparate times call for disparate measures. Alright. Well, we're throwing 3 Cauldrons of the Old Man in here because Spright is consistent enough. I think it can work out anyways. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14. So I cannot normal summon this, so this is like unbelievably bad. Okay. Then let's throw in like a copy of Barricade in case we need to get that into the graveyard because I think Ghostrick Shot doesn't special summon from hand, right? Does it? Oh, never mind, it does. So it would be nice to have this anyways. Okay, so that's fine. Downward. Zeus. And then we have room for like some generics if we cared. Okay. Maybe we'll throw in like, I don't know, IP, Evermax, and we're mostly down here, I guess. We can throw in like some other cards that can help with like consistency a little bit. Aside from that, I think we're probably all set. I guess you could technically throw in Runic cards, and that would be like kind of a win con. Just banish all of your opponent's cards as well while you're at it. Yeah, that might work. But also, I don't want to bother thinking about that too much. So let's grab for our last 4 cards. Just a few more Spright cards, I guess. Might as well. So let's start with this. Smasher, Double Cross, Gamma Burst, Pixies. Sure. This stops me from having to think as much at least. And I want to see a little bit better of a hand, please. Okay. So we have Dark Beckoning Beast. So what we can do here is normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast. This adds opening of the Spirit Gate, and then this adds another copy of Dark Beckoning Beast, which we can then normal summon off of opening of the Spirit Gates, and then we can activate Crawler Soma, and then Crawler Soma flips face down our copy of Dark Beckoning Beast, probably special summoning Crawler Spine, Crawler Receptor, and itself, and this will be level 2. This will also be level 2. This is level 2, so that's like 4 level 2 monsters for us to work with. So then we can easily go Gigantic, Spright Elf, Spright Sprint, and yeah, that should just work. So Gigantic, special summons blue adds Jet special summon. We can then add Spright Starter. We can make Spright Elf at some point to bring back a guy. Doesn't really matter who it is that much. And yeah, that should be enough. Okay, so then Neko Musume. Special summon So Cute Boss. Make Ghostrick Angel of Mischief. We can do all of this, right? So we don't actually have to summon Neko Musume on this turn, so We can just special summon it next turn. We just have to send it with Sprint, I guess, which we have enough material to do so here. So we can just make Boss with whatever 2s we have left. So we can use, for example, just Blue and Jet, for example, or whatever. And then we can make Boss, rank up into Ghostrick Angel of Mischief. We can go Angel of Mischief effect, actually, to grab Shot. And if we did want to, we could summon Neko Musume right now. And that'd be fine, right? Or we can summon back Boss to make another copy of Ghostrick Angel of Mischief to grab Ghostrick Knight afterwards. And then Utopic Draco Future we actually might not make because we need a Ghostrick for Neko Musume effect to actually work. So, yeah. One-sided flip face down, kind of obnoxious floodgate nonsense. Just seems perfectly functional, I guess. And since we grab Ghostrick Knight, our opponent cannot flip summon. So, yeah, if you were to tribute summon, your stuff gets flip face down again. If you were to try to flip summon, well, you can't flip summon, okay? So, nothing you can really do. So, yeah, this is pretty obnoxious, I'm sure. But it gets the job done, I suppose. And this is a bit expensive, isn't it? Like, just to make the cards I don't own for this costs 190 UR for me. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to be doing this. And I mean, I can cut at least 30 of that by not running this third copy of Solemn, but yeah, this is super annoying. And if we make, like, IP with, like, Spright Elf and stuff, we can, of course, make Avramax. Not that I think we need Avramax to an extent, because I don't know how you're going to run over my stuff by battle, so considering they're all face down defense position. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.